Going on entertain. So time comes out with another recap. We talking Baddies East, episode 11. So of course we start off with Mariah Lynn still trying to get the chain from Smiley. Okay, Smiley, why did you go into that kitchen thinking that the producer's gonna protect you because you had your stomach over and you was kneeling and you was crouching over that sink the way that you were? They still weren't going to save you. Okay. See, I got my backwoods. Biggie, can I be a promoter for Backwood Boys? Let me know. Backpack Boys. That's how you say it. Right, right. Let me know. Right? So she's like kneeling over the sink and looking as if she's about to like vomit. And then you see Mariah go in there and start swinging at her. This is where Mariah messed up. You should have went right for her neck. Because now everybody calling you weak. Everybody calling you weak sauce because you had to get the help of two women, block woman at that, to get your chain back. And you could have got it back had you just went for her neck right then and there. All right. So Mariah doesn't secure the chain, sadly. Right. It did look like BGC 11. And then Smiley starts to turn her back. Smiley, why in the fight are you turning your back like you about to leave? Like you leaving the scene. This is Baddies. Ain't no leaving the scene. It did look like BGC 11 though. Next thing you know, before she could leave the scene and leave the area, we see damn Sapphire pop up like the dad from Everybody Hates, because she's like, where you think you going? I'm like, oh.
You got my chain?
No, I'm not getting you one either.
What, you think I'm playing with you? Huh?
Let him go.
Who you supposed to be?
Mind you, Suki the whole time, Mariah! Why was you screaming that damn girl like that, like a damn banshee? That's the one thing that had me cracking up at that scene. Because all you hear in the background, Mariah! She just screaming. Mind you, the whole time, Smiley is just fighting for her life. So she's still trying to hold on to the chain. Sapphire puts her into a headlock. Which, here's the thing with this whole jumping situation. Sapphire, I could tell, wasn't trying to hit her. I could tell she was just trying to get the chain from her. Follow me here, okay? I do think that she might have hit her a couple times when they were in that little mosh pit because Smiley started to fight back. But it's kind of like, girl, if you was going to give up the chain, just give up the chain now. Like at this point, it's like a game of semantics. Everybody looks dumb and stupid. Give up the chain. You took the girl chain. You already did enough to where Mariah already looks stupid, in my opinion, because she took your chain and you couldn't get it back until you had to enlist the help of two girlies. So you already look dumb. So you giving her back the chain, that's not going to look weak on your end because you still snatched her chain. Regardless of you giving it back, the chain got snatched. Okay? So what's it to you that you gave it back? Now you get your chain snatched. Snatch his chain. Snatch your chain, like Suki said. So she ends up putting her headlock, putting her down. Mariah did kind of look like she got in some hits, but would I say Smiley got jumped? No. Sarah got jumped, in my opinion, because she was getting hit left and right on BGC 11. Who else got jumped? I was going to say Megan. Fallon and Rima. She jumped them. But yeah, there's a countless of girls that actually got pummeled and jumped. Do I think it's right what they did? No. Because Sapphire, you was playing too much of a Captain Save-A-Ho for a girl now that you want to beat up. So now she even looks crazier because now you want to beat up Mariah Lynn, which I can't wait to see how that goes down. Now, Natalie, Nat, why did you grab your phone like that and start filming? Like, you know how Chris did with Kim? You're doing great, honey. She's like, you bitches are doing great. Another million for Nat. Look this way, Mariah. She's like filming. I'm like, that was corny, Natalie. Usually Natalie's never that corny to me, but that was a whole nother level of corn. The cob was on your chin. Like, god damn. Like, really? You go pull out your phone? So the girls are celebrating because they got the chain back from Smiley. Okay, Sapphire really was the one who got the chain back and didn't even get the chain back. She got Smiley's chain. So it was a chain for a chain. Okay, at this point, this is the chain that Jessica Diamond's giving out on the men. It has to be. This is the foreshadowing of it. So they start celebrating. E.T. following that starts joining. She's like, yeah. Y'all all look stupid. I'm sorry. although I think Smiley was lying about her situation where she doesn't owe nobody explanation, and I do think her snatching the chain was wrong. The follow the pack and the wolf pack type of mentality always looks weak to me on television shows. It's just the facts of the facts. All right. Smiley at one point is just by herself, sad, crying against the wall. I did feel bad for her. Like that, she looked very like sad and pathetic. Like I felt horrible. I was like, damn, like this is just embarrassing. So y'all never catch me on no show like this. You could pay me off. I'm sorry. My dignity is worth more than a coin. Like it's just like, I couldn't wake up and be like, oh my god, I just got beat up on TV yesterday. I'll go crazy. So Camila is checking on Smiley. She's like, do you need milk? Robitussin? Bengay, what do you need? Smiley like, man, leave me alone. Like, I ain't even trying to talk to you. Like, just get the cameras out my face, man. Like, this crazy. Like, I don't even want to be on camera, man. Like, I'm finna break this mic. The producers are, no, you can't do that. They grab a mic from her. Here's the thing with Smiley. Although I feel bad for her, I can spot an actress because I do acting. Like, I could spot the actress from afar. I swear to God, I'm like the best at it. When somebody BSing, I could spot it. Like quick. That's why I said I don't too much believe her, which, like I say, doesn't really matter. But I could spot somebody who's like, who doing, they putting in that improv, okay? So she like, man, like this crazy, like my pussy bleeding, like, the pendant up in there, you know that, right? It's like, like this is crazy, like they look like they jumped me, like get my pendant back. Camila's like, no, you're gonna have to get your pendant back. Camila didn't want none of those issues, okay? Now, Mariah, you looked crazy because you should have been got your chain back. You should have never been smiling all in this lady's face while y'all out here doing performances together, all this stuff. I remember at one point, she even hugged her during the performance, I think, or like they did a group hug. Maybe it's because I'm not that forgiving type person. I always remember what somebody did to me, especially when I didn't do nothing to them and you did something to me. I'm gonna remember. You feel me? I'm working on that. Yeah, I'm trying to growl. Oh, you trying to growl? Yeah, I'm trying to growl. Like for real, I am. All right. So, she gets the chain or whatever, and the girls are headed to the club. All right. Of course, we get the usual close-ups. Now, Rolly knew that they were getting her a bad close-up because she put up a middle finger up because she already know what was tea. Because that shady cameraman that worked for Wendy Williams, they also got a job at Zeus Network. So they make sure to zoom in into the most unflattering parts of you, just like that. Just like that, okay? So that way you can look bad on camera. And Rolly kind of peeped that, so she was feeling a ways about it. She's just like this. And then she put the middle finger up down like this because of that, which to me was a key. Natalie's dusting off her chin. She's like, and then we get the Sky's close up. Sky is that girl. I feel like we don't give her enough props. She looks sickening. Like, she looks so damn good, y'all. I'm telling y'all, if I was into Bestie, Sky would be the one I would be going after. I'm telling you, she just looks so good. Like, she knows how to put the looks together. She looks youthful in the face. Like, shout out to Sky. Like, thank God. I'm happy I casted her just so I could look at her. Like, dead ass. Like, the bitch looks good. Like, you just like, you can't hate on it. Okay. So they get, the girls are starting to leave the house or whatever to head to the club. Natalie's like, oh, Rolly, you got your coochie cutters on. I'm like, girl, she got her butt splitters on. I don't know, the coochie cutters. The fuck? You got the butt splitters, girl. You got the butt splitters. But she gonna big up Rolly. That's one thing that Nat gonna do. Team A is on the way to the club. Mind you, T is gone the whole episode. T, why did you do the show? It is an ensemble cast. This isn't, hi, my name is T, the solo show. You shouldn't have did the show if that was gonna be the case, Bookie Bat. At least go with House B. They're not gonna bully you. We not come outside. We're not gonna jump you. Like, and I like T, but you missing, girl. Like you lucky they're not paying y'all episodic fees because you would have been missing like 2 checks, to be honest, because it don't look like you there next week either. All right. So the Coochie Girls is riding alone, And Suki says how she hates bullying and how, it kind of triggers her. I wonder if this is the same type of situation that she's referring to in regards to her BD, because y'all know recently her BD did a interview with Tasha K. Okay, and Tasha K was just like, why don't your babies get to see you because of Suki? What? And then, he started telling all the tea and everything. And maybe that is the reason why, but I would think Tasha would be smart enough to look up his back history to see if any DV has happened, in his background, because that may be the case as to why he's not seeing the children. So I wish she'd kind of go deeper a little bit about that, because she doesn't really talk about the baby dad in depth like that. All right. The girls get to the club and they were late. Okay. So first of all, the house A gets out of the bus. Mind you, Zeus is so slick. They use a fisheye lens. They use a close-up over the shoulder to make it look like there's so much people waiting outside the club to get in. They're like, ah! Ah! Meanwhile, it's a good amount of people, but it ain't that much. But it really be looking like more so like this.
Just wanna get with me, but know one thing. The only king I ever love is that real nigga B.
It doesn't really look as like huge as y'all think. And I know this because my entertainers were in every city. So I know like back behind the scene type stuff. They were in every club up in this season because they didn't go to that much this season. Okay. They end up getting kicked out because they were late. Natalie gets on the mic. She's just like, we gotta leave. No, Baddies, we're gonna turn this bitch up. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm like, girl, this is not Bad Girls Club. They cut the music. They say, get the fuck out. Those moments to me are funny because it kind of shows you like, y'all don't really run shit. Like, get out of here. Like, bye. So they end up starting to leave. Sapphire hop on the table, start shaking her big debbie case just to show off her outfit or whatever. And it's the next day, and House A, aka the Lit Girls, go to the Jet, okay, to New York. And that's the next city, New York, y'all. Suki says she's never been on a jet. I'm like, you better upgrade your itinerary like Saucy Santana has and have 2 boxes of Popeyes, lip gloss, kitten heels, and a PJ, because there's no way you haven't been on a PJ. And I know Santana has probably been on a PJ. The fuck? Like, you better upgrade that motherfucker, because that is crazy to me. Suki, it gets booked a lot. So I would think she would be on a PJ at least once. So this being her first PJ experience was shocking to me. Of course, it's ET Boost with the Fire. First time on a PJ. She never been out to South Central. So I was shocked at that. But meanwhile, the leftovers, but I think those are really the lit girls, in my opinion. Those are the girls that have fun and actually get down. They get on the way to New York, and Camila asks Biggie, how do you feel about being a replacement? And Biggie's like, oh, wait, you talking to me? Yo, you talking to Animac, right? No. Well, no, I wasn't supposed to be like a replacement. Like, I'm not a replacement, nigga. Like, I'm a placement type of bitch. Like, I'm a placing promoter. That's what they call it. Like, I'm not a replacement. I'm a placing promoter. And I'm like, I don't think Biggie's a replacement in my eyes. I don't care. I feel like because Stunna was casted, she was supposed to be an original, but I think Stunna said me or her. Like, I'm not going on the season with her again. And they picked her because Stunna has more of a following, more people like Stunna. And a lot of people didn't like Biggie. And I also think Rolly had a little bit to do with it, but it was more so Stunna. And Rolly did say she greenlit Biggie coming back, so she says. So who knows who really has something to do with that. But I do think she was supposed to be an original. All right. But Camila says there's no wrong with being a replacement because she was a replacement. This whole chain gate is nothing but Camila's camera. Okay. Y'all remember when Rima was talking shit about that camera? And she was just like, oh my God, this camera. I'm so sick of Camila talking about this camera. And Camila heard her in the next room and she said, what did you say about me talking about this camera? And she said, oh, I ain't saying nothing. I said, oh, okay. 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 She hit her with the okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay, because I thought I was like, say, what? How that?
B ends up doing like impersonations, which y'all know I love me some impersonations. Okay, they didn't do it as good as I do though, but they tried. All right, and the girls realize that Smiley is quiet. By the way, Smiley, blue is your color. It is your cut. She was giving blue Doritos hot. Okay, I said, okay, Smiley. She was giving it up in that confessional. She does look good in that confessional, though. All right. But I'm Smiley, though. I understand her. When I'm mad, I don't talk. You gonna know I'm mad because I'm gonna be the quietest could be. When I'm happy, I'm loud. Y'all see how I am on here. Like we gonna keep when I'm not in the mood, I'm like this. I don't want to talk. Leave me alone. Get on my face. So I understood her 100%. And I think the girls would kind of badger her too much. Like, this girl just did fight over a damn chain, which was your fault, Smiley. Don't act like all innocent here now. Like, this chain and pendant magically ended up in your purse. So don't do that. But I get why she was, like, quiet. So the girls are getting to the new house, aka the lit girls, and we get a new confessional. Y'all, I want to give y'all some exclusive tea. So y'all know Beyonce had her Renaissance premiere. Guess who else was there last night at the premiere, y'all? And she wore the same outfit she wore on this last night. Natalie, okay? I'm so good, I'm so good, I'm so good, I'm so good. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, I'm so good, I'm so good, I'm so good, I'm so good. Dun, 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 dun. I said, okay, Nat. She channeling her inner House of Chrome. I said, Natalie looked good though with that confessional. I like the fact that she's trying different looks. It makes her look younger. She looks good, okay? But girl, you know Beyonce. All right. The first house looked so nice and it was so big and so luxurious. I'm like, finally, you guys are giving like opulent type of vibe because those last houses, especially the first couple episode houses, look like a damn regular house. They didn't look like a mansion, okay? And the girls start sitting down, house A. They're starting to debate, should some of the girls come over to the house, huh? And mind you, the other girls arrive at the other house. It wasn't as big as this house, no shade. And Allie is debating. She's like, who should we invite over to the house? Like, who? So they're like, Sky, Camila, and then Suki says Biggie. And Rolly's like, she starts hating. I'm like, I just don't get all this hate for the girl. Like, come on. Like, you that intimidated by her ass? If I was a big girl and I know I was a pretty big girl, Biggie wouldn't even be a worry in my mind. I'd be like, bitch, you gotta shave your chin hairs. I don't. Like, that's my whole thing. Like, why are you so pressed about Biggie? Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. All right. Rolly's like, oh, it feels like a separate baddie show. I'm like, yeah, girl, you're a part of that reason. You think it's because a large part of the reason is yours. Okay. So the girls start talking about, Smiley getting jumped. Like I said, she did not get jumped. I do feel like she was a little tag team, but I don't think they went into it like, we're going to jump you for the chain. No, they was going for the chain. They wasn't going to hurt her. She really should have just gave it up, to be honest. So Natalie gathers some of the girls because basically Smiley has been going online and telling all the girls how she got jumped. Now, this is facts. Because it's on my channel, girl. Okay? Go back in the archives and y'all gonna see all the video. One of it, Smiley reveals she was jumped on Baddies Ease. There's another one that says Ultimate Showdown, Smiley versus, I think, E.T. or something like that, where she kind of insinuates that she got jumped. She even liked a comment that said she got jumped and that she got jumped by like E.T. or something like that. Like the comment and then deny it, right? Which not the snitch, but a lot of the tea that was spilled was because of Smiley and Animax. Sorry. That's who spilled most of the tea before the season dropped. Now I ain't gonna lie to y'all. So she gathers all the girls outside, and of course some of the girls have weird energy because T is missing. T is missing also, by the way. She's still not even there. So the girls have weird energy because of the whole Smiley situation. And Smiley gets called out because she was saying she got jumped, right? And they asked her, like, why did you say you got jumped or whatever? ET's like, yeah, that's why I say you're my least favorite because you be getting you be starting stuff and you be getting yourself in a situation. This is the first kind of situation she got herself in. ET boost with the fire, stay quiet. Like, damn, girl. Like, okay, we get it. Like, calm down. it's like ET bothers me in this scene because it's like she's so excited that she's like not the outcast. Like, okay, girl, like we'll see how long that lasts, especially with this group of girls. Give it an episode, the first episode of next season, they all gonna hate you. Okay, so Smiley decides to just give it up and gives up the pendant. Smiley, where was you hiding that pendant the whole time? Was it up your pussy? Like, god damn, like where would you put in the pendant? Like, where did you have all this time? Because I bet Mariah probably paid one of the security to rummage through your shit when you wasn't looking. So where was you hiding that damn pendant? And why did you lie about the pendant? And this is what I'm talking about when I said that I feel like she's not the most truthful. You guys, some of you guys didn't like the fact that I said that. This is the reason why. It's kind of like, why would you lie about that? That you like melted it. You could have just been like, I haven't. And because you had the chain. But the pendant more important because it's real, according to Mariah Lynn. But the chain is apparently fake. Mariah Lynn, you better get home and put it in a box and lock that bitch up. The way that you had to fight for your life for that damn pendant. God damn. So they even asked her about the text, and she said, yeah, I texted you, Suki, because Mariah blocked me. She blocked me. That's why I text you that. That's not a good reasoning. That's not a good reason at all. It doesn't make sense. So then Sapphire steps up. She like, I don't like the fact that you said we jumped you. So now I want to fight. Now I want to fight. So Smiley wasn't having it at first. She was like, no, like I don't want to fight or whatever. Here's the thing, Sapphire. You shouldn't have did that. But in the meantime, in between time, y'all, we get debuted a new confessional look, okay? Scotty is wearing Pink Panther pussy fire, okay? And it's giving, ooh, why you looking like it white? What you see when you come over, check up on it. I'ma let you work up on it. Let me gonna check up on it. He gonna work up on it. He gonna check on me tonight, okay? That's the remix. So I like that confessional look. That was cute with the little sprinkly sparkle pearls. Scotty looked good. Y'all know I don't hate her. She looked good in that confessional, all right? So Sapphire steps up and she basically tells Smiley, hey, I want to fight you. Smiley, you should Sapphire, you shouldn't have did that. You shouldn't have fought her. After she said no, you should have dropped it. That already made her look weak. You fighting her makes you now look weak because you're fighting now somebody that doesn't want to fight. That makes you in turn look weak. So she shouldn't have did that, period, point blank. That was dumb in my opinion. It made her look crazy. That's it. Because you get the satisfaction of her saying, I don't want to fight you. She backed down from a fight. You took the W automatically. Now you really look like a bully for fighting somebody that don't want to fight. But Smiley, you talk too much stuff online. I'm telling you, Smiley preseason was popping that ish girl every live. It was like, preseason, during the season, she was spill tea. I'm like, come on now. Don't, when y'all filming now, act like you don't know what they're talking about. Because I know this for a fact because like, y'all cover the shit. Like, I know it. So y'all know if it wasn't the case, I'll call it out. Because I'm going to call Nat out when she was wrong. But she wasn't wrong. What she was wrong, though, is yelling in Smiley face. Talking about, you want to fight her! Fight her! I'm sick of it! Like, you don't know this is drama and mess, Nat. That you sometimes cause. So I don't like the whole getting mad because it's so much drama. You can't deal with it. Like, this is kind of what the girls are here to do. So, like, let's not act like we're filming Wife Swap. Like, okay, and it kind of ends off there. Sapphire ends up running up on her, which I don't think she should have did. And the episode cuts off, okay? Let me know what you guys think down below about this episode. And we're out, babies.
No personal thing.